begin? The issues are more deep-rooted than last year. I think when you dig into the data and some of the characteristics, you start to see them much earlier, and definitely during 2023. It was a matter of unraveling it to understand what were the contributing factors to having peaky performance, and that is where the team has worked very hard to understand and address it. Now, you see, Adrian Newey's departure highlighted a key issue with the team. Not to mention Red Bull's internal struggles, with delayed responses to driver feedback exposing deep-rooted issues that threatened the team's long-term dominance. The relaxed environment Newey signed up for, it just wasn't there anymore. That's an issue. And as you can probably gather, something of which I've talked about in other videos as of late, there is something going on behind the scenes which I think might see the winds of change befalling the bull that is red. Because after all, and this might have been lost in the midst of Max Verstappen having a real downturn in performance at the Hungarian Grand Prix, that the senior management structure of Red Bull was going through one of the biggest changes it had ever seen in the team's entire existence after they bought the remnants from Jaguar. That some of the senior figures that have been around since 2006 were either moving on to pastures new or being eliminated entirely, bringing people up from lower positions into more prominent roles to give them the time to shine. And one big spur for this change, I reckon, caused just as much uncertainty for the future of the team as much as the departure of Adrian Newey had, and then even before that, their engineering lead Rob Marshall, whose contribution to the team and now McLaren has been seriously underrated until now. Now, I'll get the foam of doubt out for this one, because this is just a theory, and maybe just a tad of the spanner of speculation, but I just thought I would mention it anyway. It's just a hunch of mine. But I wonder that in the midst of all of the scandals and controversies that were going on with the WhatsApp situation with Christian Horner, that maybe there might have been an internal situation or strategy to replace Christian Horner or move him off to a different department away from the public eye and put the sporting director, Jonathan Wheatley, in his place. Because after all, Wheatley has said many times throughout his career that his dream one day is to become a Formula One team principal, and he's effectively the second or third in command at Red Bull already, so just move him into the team principal role and there you go. Robert is very much your mother's